Listen to me carefully. I want you to look at your bank account. I want you to look at your life. If you are not where you want to be, I know the reason. It is not because you lack talent. It is not because of bad luck. It is because you are slow. You are too slow. You hesitate. You overthink. You analyze until the opportunity is dead. You are suffering from a disease called analysis paralysis. And this disease is keeping you poor. Today, I am going to give you the cure. I am going to teach you the mathematical formula for high-speed decision-making. It is called the 75% rule. But first, we must understand the problem. Why do you hesitate? Why do you wait? Because you have been taught to be perfect. In school, if you make a mistake on an exam, you lose marks. So you learned that mistakes are bad. You learned that you must be 100% sure before you write the answer. This mindset works in school. But in the real world, this mindset is suicide. In the real world, there is no such thing as 100% certainty. The market changes every second. Technology changes every day. If you wait until you are 100% sure, you are already too late. Someone else has already taken the opportunity. Someone else has already launched the business. While you were thinking, they were moving. While you were planning, they were executing. Speed is the new currency. Money loves speed. Wealth loves speed. Poverty loves hesitation. Let me tell you a story about a sniper and a machine gunner. The sniper wants to be perfect. He calculates the wind, distance, and heartbeat. He takes 10 minutes to fire one shot. But in a chaotic war, the enemy does not wait. While the sniper is calculating, the machine gunner is firing. The machine gunner fires fast. He misses the first shot. So what? He adjusts his aim and fires again. He misses the second shot. He adjusts again. The third shot hits the target. By the time the sniper is ready to fire his perfect shot, he is already dead. The machine gunner won. Why? Because he favored speed over perfection. He favored correction over calculation. This is how you must live your life. Stop trying to be a sniper. Become a machine gunner. Fire, then aim. Do not aim, then fire. Do something. Make a mistake. Fix it, and move on. This brings us to the 75% rule. This rule is used by military generals and billionaire CEOs. Here is the formula. If you have 75% of the information you need, make the decision. Do not wait for 100%. If you wait for 100%, you are too slow. If you act with less than 40%, you are gambling. But 75%? That is the sweet spot. That is the zone of calculated risk. Colin Powell, the former U.S. Secretary of State, used a similar rule. He said if you have more than 70% of the data, and you are still waiting, you are failing. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, agrees. He says most decisions should be made with around 70% of the information you wish you had. If you wait for 90%, you are being slow. And in business, being slow is death. Think about your last big decision. Starting a YouTube channel? Investing in stocks? Changing jobs? You researched. You watched videos. You asked friends. You waited for weeks, maybe months. And what happened? Probably nothing. Because the more information you gather, the more confused you become. This is called the paradox of choice. Too much data leads to zero action. You are drowning in information, but starving for wisdom. You need to cut off the information flow. Once you know the general direction, move. But you are afraid. I know you are afraid of failure. Let me tell you a secret. There are no wrong decisions. There are only decisions and consequences. And every consequence is data. If you make a decision, and it turns out wrong, you have learned something valuable. You have data that the guy who is still thinking does not have. You are smarter now. You are more experienced now. You can pivot. You can adjust. But the guy who is still waiting, he has learned nothing. He is safe, but he is stagnant. Safety is for the grave. Growth is for the living. To be alive means to take risks. To be wealthy means to take risks fast. Let's look at the mathematics of opportunity cost. Imagine you have a business idea. You can launch it today, imperfectly. Or you can wait 6 months to launch it, perfectly. If you launch today, even if it is messy, you have 6 months of feedback. You have 6 months of customer data. If you wait 6 months, you have 0. And in those 6 months, a competitor might have launched your idea. Now you are second. Now you are irrelevant. The cost of waiting is always higher than the cost of being wrong. You can fix a wrong decision. You cannot get back lost time. Time is the one asset you cannot recover. Stop spending it like it is free. Stop spending it on overthinking. You treat your decision-making energy like it is infinite. It is not. Your brain has a limited amount of decision-making fuel each day. Every time you hesitate, you burn fuel. Every time you worry, what if, you burn fuel. By the time you actually decide, you are exhausted. You have no energy left to execute. Successful people decide fast and execute hard. Unsuccessful people decide slow and execute weak. Which one are you? Be honest. I want to give you a practical tool to use today. It is called the 2-minute rule for small decisions, and the deadline rule for big decisions. For small decisions, what to eat, what to wear, which email to answer. If it takes more than 2 minutes to decide, you are wasting your life. Just pick one. It does not matter. Flip a coin if you have to. Save your brain power for the big things. For big decisions, career, relationships, investments, set a strict deadline. Give yourself 24 hours. Or 48 hours. Do your research. Get your 75% information. And when the deadline hits, you must decide. No extensions. No excuses. Force yourself to pull the trigger. You will feel uncomfortable. Your stomach will turn. Good. That implies you are alive. That implies you are pushing your boundaries. Comfort is the enemy of progress. If you are comfortable with every decision, you are not moving fast enough. You need to build the muscle of decisiveness. Just like going to the gym. The more decisions you make, the better you get. Your intuition gets sharper. Your gut feeling gets stronger. But you cannot build this muscle by sitting on the couch. You have to be in the arena. You have to be taking shots. Look at the Indian landscape right now. The economy is booming. Opportunities are everywhere. Startups are rising. But who will capture this value? The thinkers? The philosophers? No. The winners will be the ones who act. The winners will be the ones who fail fast and learn faster. You are young. You are in your 20s or 30s. You can afford to be wrong. If you lose money, you can make it back. If you fail a project, you can start another one. But you cannot afford to waste your youth waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth. It does not exist. The only moment you have is now. Right now. What is a decision you have been putting off? Is it asking for a raise? Is it starting that side hustle? Is it joining a gym? Why are you waiting? Are you waiting for permission? I am giving you permission. Are you waiting for a sign? This video is your sign. Stop analyzing. Start acting. Trust yourself. You are smarter than you think. You are more capable than you think. But your doubt is killing your potential. Kill the doubt. Trust the 75%. If it feels mostly right, do it. If the logic is 75% sound, do it. Jump off the cliff and build the parachute on the way down. That is how entrepreneurs are made. They do not have a map. They have a compass and the courage to walk into the dark. Be the man who walks into the dark. Be the man who leads. The world follows people who know where they are going. The world follows people who move with speed. If you are standing still, no one will follow you. Not even your own shadow. So, here is your mission for today. Identify one decision you have been delaying. One decision that has been sitting in your brain, rotting. Gather your 75%. And make the call. Do it today. Do it before you go to sleep. Do not carry the burden of indecision into tomorrow. Indecision is heavy. Action is light. Free yourself. Cut the ropes. Pull the trigger.